From our studio in Lagos, Nigeria, this is TVC News at 7. Thank you for joining us. We start off tonight at the National Assembly, where both chambers have passed the 54.9 trillion naira as budget for the year 2025. The budget was raised by 700 billion naira from the initial 54.2 trillion naira. National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
After 7 weeks of intense legislative action, the report of the Joint Committee of the National Assembly on Appropriation is presented on the floor of the House of Representatives. Chairman, Committee on Appropriation Abubakar Bichi lays the report of a 54.9 trillion naira as 2025 budget for consideration.
The President proactively made a new provision of the sum of $200 million, which is equivalent to 300 billion naira, in the service-wide board to fill the gap created by the United States government suspension of intervention to the Nigerian health sector.
On the 18th of December 2024, President Bola Tinubu presented a spending plan of 49.7 trillion naira to a joint sitting of the National Assembly.
Federal government share of VAT pool carried
3.6 trillion naira is for statutory transfers, 14.3 trillion naira for debt servicing, 13 trillion naira for recurrent non-debt, and 23.9 trillion naira stands as contribution to Development Fund for capital expenditure for the year ending 31st December 2025. The committee explains the over 700 billion naira increase in the budget.
The budget size was increased by 700 billion to cater for the following: 270 billion differential between the detail of the budget and the bill. The provision of $200 million, which is equivalent to 300 billion for procurement of vaccine and drugs. And some agencies of government will provide funds to take care of their critical needs.
It acknowledges the delay in the presentation of the 2025 appropriation bill.
The committee hereby recommends that the executive presents the budget to the National Assembly not later than 3 months before the next financial year. This will help return the country to the January to December budget cycle.
Earlier, a motion of urgent public importance from Nasarawa State member Gazar Gbefi called the attention of the federal government to the need for an immediate improvement of operations at the Abortion and Garuku toll gates in the state.
That the situation is rapidly deteriorating and, if left unchecked, has the potential to escalate into a chaotic and anarchic situation.
Nigerians now await presidential assent to the 54.9 trillion naira 2025 spending plan. They are hoping that it will impact positively on their daily living once it becomes operational. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.
Member